A Seth Rogen comedy that is not written by him that is actually funny? First time for everything, I guess. Yeah.
What? Don't do this.
What are you talking about?
Please don't do this.
You said you liked this
You're gonna
idea.
look stupid,
You said you would do it.
You're gonna look weird.
Come on, let's just do it. Wait a minute. What do you use these for?
My body.
Alright guys, welcome to the Thursday Reviews with me, Joe, and I'm giving you guys an early review of 50/50 starring Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Seth Rogen. So let's get on with the review. Alright, so for those of you that haven't seen the trailers, well, which kind of gives us an idea of what the plot is, well, actually, it's my job to review it. Why do I have to say, if you haven't seen the trailers, let's get on with the review. So, Joseph Gordon-Levitt is a guy named Adam who works for a radio station in Seattle. Seattle, I think. Is it Seattle? Somewhere in Washington, at least. And he's a healthy guy, has a okay girlfriend, a stoner best friend like most of us do. Trust me, I have one. But that's enough of that. So it's about this guy named Adam, played by Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who surprisingly looks younger than Joseph Gordon-Levitt looked like in Inception. I guess they filmed this movie years ago. Go figure. Well, anyway, Adam, he's a healthy guy, has a nice girlfriend, has a good friend, until one day when he was at the doctor's appointment, he discovers that he has a rare form of cancer. Yeah, that's evil stuff right there, folks. And since it's a rare kind of cancer, he discovers that he might die or he might survive it, but that's pretty much the whole movie is about Adam dealing with his rare form of cancer. And he goes through ups and downs through his life, gaining new things in life while dealing with it, and not to mention forming new friendships and creating a stronger one with his friend Kyle, played by Seth Rogen, who is pretty much, how you say, the comic relief, but not really the kind of comic relief yet we usually see in some movies, but is actually a good comic relief, and he actually is a character that benefits in the film, which is a good thing. I mean, why do you think they show this movie in advanced screenings? And not to mention, give me this free t-shirt right here. Advanced screeners don't give out free t-shirts for nothing if it's a bad movie. Well, actually, it's a good movie, but you know what I'm saying here. Anyway, so, like, what I have to say, what I like about this film is I like Joseph Gordon-Levitt's performance. I mean, he pretty much gives somewhat of a realistic way of someone going through cancer and the chemotherapy and possibly beating it, which I can easily relate to because my mom had cancer and she's okay right now. She went through the surgery like 3 years ago, and it was kind of scary, and she beat it. And not to mention, for those of you that know from my early reviews, which unfortunately you can't really see my old channel because it's gone. Advertising for my new channel here. But anyway, for those of you that don't know, I actually had a tumor on my leg, but before I had the results, I thought it was cancer too, but it wasn't, thankfully. It was just pretty much a growing tumor that would have kept growing and growing, and if I kept it growing, I might have to get my leg amputated or something, you know? Okay, yeah. I'm getting a little off topic here with my relation with the movie. So, overall, grade-wise, I give it about a B+. And comparing it to, like, Seth Rogen's other films, I mean, he didn't write the movie, which is kind of surprising. Some of the elements would sound like something Seth Rogen would write, but a little more kind of like a independent film kind of way, which gives it a more, I would say, good approach. Nothing against Seth Rogen. I like his films and everything. So, like I said, if you enjoy, let's see, comedy dramas with Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Seth Rogen's type of humor, which of course has the typical pot humor, sex humor, and the upon occasion dry humor, which is pretty much my specialty in comedy. I would say this is the kind of film for you. It's definitely a good date movie, if you ask me. And Seth Rogen, this is probably his best performance I have seen in a long time, if I had to say so myself. And Joseph Gordon-Levitt, it definitely gives him a little bit of a ratings booster for his performance. I mean, he did good performance, and not to mention some of the movie's jokes are definitely some jokes I'm gonna be saying in the future, especially since this movie has a great hound named Skeletor. It's awesome. Well, anyway, that's pretty much it for this review, folks. So post comments below if you have something to say about this review, or have a review yourself. And don't forget to subscribe to the Daily Movie Critics. We try to do a review every day of the week. And next week I'm going to be reviewing Real Steel, which I happened to saw a few days ago. And that'll be it for this review, folks. And be cool.
Got a prescription for medicinal marijuana?
No, I got a prescription.
Well, what's wrong with you?
I have night blindness.